Hi, welcome. I'm Mary and I hook books. I crochet things inspired by books, mostly science fiction, fantasy, horror, and mystery thrillers. I have a lot of library holds that came in all at once, and Hoopla has brought back their bonus borrows, so we're gonna make our way through that for another library reading vlog week. Is it May? Yes. Am I reading a Christmas novel? Also yes. Libby pretty much decides what I read when I read it, and they had acquired 7 additional copies. So I got Everyone This Christmas Has a Secret months earlier than I had anticipated. And I'm not gonna complain, it was really good. I enjoyed Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, and Everyone on This Train Is a Suspect. And this also, I would say, is on par. He does mention that this is the Christmas special, and there are special rules for Christmas specials. So it's a little bit different, but still the meta gimmick, which I really like. If you don't like the meta element of a writer telling you he's writing a book and giving you the rules for said book and how to solve mysteries, you won't like this, but I love it. We start with our main protagonist, Ernest, and he is going to visit his ex-wife that woke up covered in blood, and her boyfriend has been murdered, and she doesn't think she did it, but she doesn't know how she got covered in blood. So our protagonist goes to investigate, and he tries to figure out what's going on. Her boyfriend was a big philanthropist, and he owned a bunch of theaters. That was his way of contributing to the greater good, is by supporting theater, which totally down for that. And so we get a bunch of theater backstage magician stuff, which is so much fun. I loved actually how the mystery came about. I can't say too much because it is a whodunit, but I really liked this mystery. So I am not a big fan of the golden age, Agatha Christie and that genre, but this is definitely an homage that I appreciate. So I really recommend this. This was so much fun and a really good quality mystery. Is such a cool concept. It is a post-apocalyptic book and a zombie narrative from the point of view of the animals. And the first, like, probably 40% of this book really had me. I loved our main character, who's a crow called Shit Turd, ST for short. And he is just so interesting in his relationship with humans, or as he called them, because his human owner called them the mofos. And then the dog companion he has, and just how animals see the world a little bit differently than we do, and so they would see the destruction of the world a little bit differently. And we have these little vignettes from different animals around the world, giving even more context. So this book had me till probably like the 50-60% mark, and then I really felt like it could have been edited a little bit more, made a much more tight narrative. I know some people really enjoy the long meandering journey in fantasy. It's just not my style. I like things to be tight and concise in general. So I started to kind of drift off, and then I did not like what they did to my favorite character, so I did enjoy this. I gave it a 3.25. It's good, it's unique. I will not be continuing in this series, but if you are okay with a little bit more meandering fantasy narrative, I think this might be more for you than it was for me.
You let me build up my feelings. You shatter them quickly, I let you. It's easier than fighting, but I know I give you everything I am. You throw it away like it's nothing. It's easier than fighting, but now
Sentenced to Prism. I think I got this from Words in Time as a recommendation. This is a classic sci-fi. I'm not really sure exactly where golden age versus classic, like where the line is. It was published in 1985. A company has found this planet, and it is weird. Like, things are silicone based, not carbon based, and we can not even see some of them because they're not on a plane that our eyes can even pick up without like technological assistance. And they send an expedition, I guess you would call it, a company research station that they put on this planet Prism, and then they kind of went radio silent. So they find this geek that has done all these virtual expeditions, and they're like, hey, you've been to plenty of other planets. I mean, not like physically, but like, this is the perfect job for you. So they send this desk jockey to a planet alone to figure out what happened to the 40-something scientists that were at this research station. And they send him in a big old suit, and it reminded me so much of like Gundam. And the very first chapter, he's talking about like, I'm gonna die. My suit's broken. I'm gonna die alone on this planet that no one even knows exists. So, yeah, obviously he doesn't die in the first chapter, but it is perilous. And I really enjoyed the exploration of non-carbon based life forms. I think this really did have a lot to say about individualism versus like collectivism, and how even collectivism can go a little bit too far. So you can enjoy this on more of an intellectual, analytical, political level, but you can also enjoy it on a like, these are some cool aliens kind of a level too. And that's mostly what I enjoyed about it, was the cool aliens. I love when aliens are more than just a person with like something on their forehead. Love you, Star Trek, but
I hear the beat, it's in my chest, got me feeling some kind of way. I confess the rhythm takes over, no room to rest. My heart's dancing, it's a love conquest. Oh, the melody, it's smooth and sweet, like honey dripping from a golden bee. It's the soundtrack to my soul's heat, making me move from my head to my feet. My heartbeat, yeah.
The Surrogate Mother by Freida McFadden. Is it original? No. Is it good? Is it entertaining? Heck yes. It's not the most original thing in the world. It's very Lifetime movie of the week, but it was so much fun. I love Freida McFadden. I love just my little popcorn thrillers. And she does throw things that almost every book, there's at least one twist that I'm like, oh, okay, did not see that coming. Yay. So she is definitely not Shakespeare, but she is so much fun. So the Surrogate Mother, the cover says it all, the premise says it all. This woman finds a surrogate and everything seems to be going great until she is not who she said she was. And I really enjoyed how this played out. Like I said, it was just so much fun. It may not be the most original or the most literary, but Freida McFadden is fun. Thank you again for joining me on another weekly library reading vlog. I really enjoyed a lot of these books. I hope you'll pick some up. I also really hope that you'll check out your local library. A lot of libraries have programs I never would have imagined. My library has digital yoga classes. They have an arts and crafts exchange. They also have a formal wear exchange for teenagers who can't afford new homecoming or prom dresses. They did a temporary tattoo workshop a while back. So if you have never been to your library, if you don't think that they have anything cool to offer, please go check it out, because odds are they have some really cool, usually free, community fun. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have a few dollars to spare, you can make a one-time donation to the Crochet cause through the Buy Me a Coffee link down below. But most of all, thank you for making it to the end of the video. I hope you treat yourself well, get some good rest, drink your water, go for a walk outside, do something to nourish your soul, and as always, shoulders back, heads up, and breathe.
The rhythm of